All right, we're gonna make a social media tier list because I keep seeing tier list videos all over the place. So this is a dummy experiment. So let's begin. We are currently in 2023, so if these apps are no longer available, bear with me. All right, we're not gonna cover TikTok because I've never used TikTok. So if that's your thing, great. I don't use it. So let's begin. First app on the list, we're gonna go Snapchat. Okay, if this was like 2014, 2015, then yes, Snapchat would definitely be S tier, but it's not S tier anymore. And I'm gonna tell you why. Every single app that you can think of today has some sort of messaging thing, some sort of stories element to it. Basically, anything like an Instagram DM or a Facebook message or a Twitter message, you get the idea, defeats the purpose of Snapchat. And Twitter used to have something called fleets, and Instagram has stories, and YouTube also used to have stories as well. And those things sort of defeat the purpose of a Snapchat story in general. So that's why I say that Snapchat is kind of on the losing end. The main thing it does have going for it is that you can use it as a phone call, like a phone number. If you don't want to give out your actual number, just give them Snapchat and you can text or call them through there, video call, you get the idea. But honestly, to me, it's losing popularity as the days go on and eventually it's going to get replaced. So I'm going to probably put this one probably at C tier, dead in the middle. Next one, BeReal. This is a newer app. This is probably the second newest, actually the third newest of the bunch here. They quote it as an anti-Instagram, but I don't really see it as being such. It reminds me more of early Snapchat than it does early Instagram, where it's just random people taking day in life picture, and that's it. There's no video element to it. There's no messaging element to it, I don't think. You can't, here's the catch. You only can post once a day, but that's about it. There's no way to monetize it, and there's no way to like, you can't use filters, so all these Snapchat people who use filters, BeReal is not going to be for you because there's no filters on BeReal. The goal of the app is to get people off of social media and live in the moment. So I don't see how this would compete with the fakeness of social media on top of it being only be able to post once a day. So I'm probably going to put this one at E tier because I don't see it getting too popular compared to other apps. Actually, yeah, we should just leave it at E tier. Facebook, you guys still on this? Seriously? You still on this? I don't even use it anymore. I have one, but I don't use it. To me, it's more like a boomer app. To me, it's like a relic that eventually is going to go under. Kind of like how you see MySpace today holding on. It's on life support right now. But the catch is, though, it's an all-in-one app, so you can do everything on it that you please. You can do stories, videos, you can make reels, you can share links. One thing I do like, though, is they have it where you could put music on your profile, like a actual playlist of what you listen to on your actual profile. And the idea of arranging albums in your profile, like creating albums and then naming said albums and then adding photos to said albums. That way you keep your profile very organized instead of the cluster mess that Instagram is. One thing that catches me off guard big time is the Facebook Marketplace because I don't see other apps really having any like shop things going on like Facebook does besides YouTube and Instagram. I don't know if Twitter can do that. Let me know in the comments if Twitter has some sort of shopping way of doing things like Facebook Marketplace. And they eventually made something called Facebook Dating, which is a free dating app within Facebook. So you get the idea. It's ridiculous, but it's an all-in-one app. So if you want an all-in-one app, just use that. But be warned, Zuck does data mine everything on there. So I'm going to put this one, I'm going to put it with Snapchat. Forget it. Let's just put it with Snapchat. All right, the king of the live stream platforms, Twitch. You already know that. If you're in gaming, you know what this is. Like 90% of Twitch accounts is gaming. You already know. This one's a tricky one because it's like a double-edged sword. If you're the viewer and you can deal with the ad problem on there, great, good for you. But if you're a creator, streamer, you already know it sucks getting discovered on there without some sort of external help because Twitch categorizes stuff based off of views for a game. So if you go into a game or a category, they're going to prioritize the guys with the most views, and so people with no views or brand new people or people with small amounts of views are not really to be seen unless you explicitly look for sort by viewers. And what also sucks about being a creator on Twitch is you can't control when the ad shows up. So if you're live streaming something and something great happens on your stream, the ad will like overrule it. Let me know if that has changed, because back then that was the case. There's all this incentive on Twitch where they are happy with the donation culture crap, where you give the streamer money or whatever that's the case. So you do you on there. I'm not complaining. I am not a streamer. I have a Twitch, not a streamer. But if that's your thing, go for it. But I do see it as kind of a rival to YouTube in a sense within live streams. But Twitch sucks at regular video content, like what YouTube and TikTok and Instagram can bring forth. So it's the king of live streams, but it sucks at regular videos. And there's no way to actually message people on Twitch. Well, they used to have it, but now they got rid of it. So you do you with that. And there's always some sort of like, people get banned for no reason off of there. Like it's some dumb crap on there. And they even have a list of like banned words and stuff. So 50-50 chance your account's gonna get banned, but you'd be surprised what they allow on there and what they remove for no reason. It's dumb. I'm gonna put this one at, since it's a rival to YouTube, I'm gonna probably put it at B tier. Discord, oh my god, I do not like this app at all. Personally, it's a messaging app, but it's kind of like Snapchat in a sense, but more broader. What do I mean by that? With Discord, it's you join communities called servers, and that's like a big group chat. You can also do like video calls, phone calls on there too, and it's mostly for gamers and stuff, because you can actually play a game while on a Discord call and all this other stuff. I see a lot of clans using it in gaming, but the problem that I don't like about it is that it's the notifications. Oh my god, it's just crazy, because it's like you check your phone, if you join like let's say 3 servers, you'll get like 100, 200 notifications just going off of some dumb crap that you're not even paying attention to, because someone's pinging at everyone in a server, and you're just like, what do you want? And it's a group chat, so it's hard figuring out who you're talking to and who's talking to who. It's like stepping into a beehive of messages. Like it's hard to like really trace and track like who you're talking to unless they explicitly tag you, which sometimes they don't, and it throws you off. And some Discord servers too are toxic and crazy. So I'm gonna put Snapchat in D tier, and I'm gonna put Discord next to Facebook, and I'm gonna get hate for that. I don't care. On to Reddit. Now this one is okay, it's like Discord because Reddit has communities called subreddits, and some of those can be really, really toxic. But Reddit's a text-based app, but it also has like images and videos in it. It has a smaller audience compared to Instagram, but its audience is at the same level as like Twitter/X. That's what they're calling it now. It's kind of a nerd heaven, Reddit, because it's like really niche communities. So if you have like a technical question for like a computer part or something, or advice or something like that, it's a great app, because a lot of people even go on Reddit and they just do a quick Q&A like, I am this job title, ask me anything, that sort of thing, what to expect, should you change this and that, what are the specifications on this computer, you get the idea, is this worth it, all kinds of crap. So that's Reddit on its good days. On its bad days, it can be just as toxic, if not worse, than Discord. So I'm gonna put this one at a B tier, because it's way more useful than Discord, because you could actually get solid advice and solid technical information for something that's like specific. You're probably wondering, what's this new logo right here? This X. This X is Twitter. They rebranded it. So Twitter is now X because Elon Musk changed it to that. What's X/Twitter like? Very toxic environment. You heard the term cancel culture. That's where it came from. You heard the term hashtag. That's where it came from. You heard the term trending, viral. That's where it came from. Lesson learned, Twitter's where stuff happens, and it's basically homemade news source. So basically trends are everywhere and everywhere. So if you want to trend hunt something, it's on there. If a social media site goes out and you want to see if it's still out, go to Twitter, to X, whatever. The catch is that, again, they're argumentative communities just like Discord and Reddit. And sometimes when you just scroll on there, it feels like you're just losing brain cells, because the amount of people tweet without thinking. So you'll see all kinds of like takes and rants on there. Even people love ranting on Twitter. So you can see all that on their timeline and stuff like that. The problem with it now is that they're obsessed with like Twitter Blue or X Blue, whatever they call it now. It's the paid crap for it, for verification to show that you're not a bot. They're working on a way to monetize it, but they're limiting like how many tweets you can see per day, how many characters you can use in a tweet, and they're also they're kind of going through a rebranding phase where they're changing their value system. So they're trying to make it a new app on top of an old app using the same interface as the old app. So it's just kind of messy at the moment. I might actually, it's a hard one because you can use it for news and stuff. Okay, get rid of Elon for a second. I would put in, probably A tier. And you can also message on there. So for its long-standing crap before Elon, I'm gonna put it at A tier. All right, now we're on to Instagram. You already know it's an all-in-one app, but it's less boomerish compared to Facebook. You can DM people, which is messaging. You can do Reels, which is like TikTok and YouTube Shorts. You can post regular pictures. The downside about Instagram that I see is the inability to do text posts, but if it does allow that, it would basically become either Twitter or back to Facebook, because those two do text posts without images. You can do carousel posts, which are multi-image crap, where you just keep swiping and you see more content. You can also do that with videos. You could make stories, which is basically they like to steal everyone's app. But Instagram is more all age things, so there's that. You can also geotag stuff. You could follow accounts and people can see your following and who's following you, basically. And you can also use 3 accounts: creator, personal, and business accounts. I use a creator account. You do you. The main thing I do like about it is the bio section and the highlights, because you could have multiple links on your Instagram now without using stuff like Linktree and stuff like that. And you can do story highlights, so you can post videos and stuff that'll stay on the front page of your profile and people can see that. Like if you went to a vacation, a concert, you get the idea. FAQs, info about yourself, you get the idea. You can also tag people in photos and it'll show in their tag, like who tagged them. The thing I don't like about Instagram though is explore page, because any little thing you interact with or whatever, or even the algorithms, because there's multiple algorithms, will post random crap in there that it's like, why are you even here? You get the idea? Because it thinks you like it. That's why I say all the time, don't interact with crap you don't like, because you might see it again. I really do like this app. And you could also, I think you could video call now on Instagram, and I think you could do regular calls. Basically, they're trying to replace Snapchat, Twitter, and Discord, and any other app all in one. And they're competing. Right now, they're really competing with TikTok, and they're really competing with YouTube. I'm gonna have to put this one at A tier, because it's a hit or miss. It's like, you're either gonna be using most people are either be using Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, or Facebook. One of those 4. YouTube, well, you're watching the video on YouTube, so you already know what that is. But YouTube's backed by Google search, which is the biggest website on the planet. So if you want information, if you want to learn something, if you want to find something, YouTube is your best bet, because the results will also, if you use Google search, a YouTube video will also pop up as well. So they go hand in hand with each other. YouTube is better at like getting views and stuff than Twitch is, and everyone of all ages uses YouTube, and it's outlasted everything since MySpace. So that should tell you something. Very useful, and it's fun to use. The only downside about YouTube is there's no way to really message people. So the conversations between the viewers and the YouTuber themselves are gonna have to be through the comments section and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have to put this, despite that flaw, I'm gonna have to put this one at S tier, because it's just way more useful than the rest of them. So if you wanted like information, but you don't want to deal with all the social media BS crap, but you don't want to be out of touch, you can use YouTube, and you can like cut off everything else if you wanted to. The last one, this is a new app. It's called Threads. It's made by Meta, you know, Facebook, Zuck, that mess. Well, this is their counterpart to Twitter. This thing was released, I think last month or the month before, one of those, summer obviously of 2023. I kind of don't like it. People are gonna say, well, it's wholesome, it has all the stuff that Twitter doesn't, people are enjoying the moment and crap like that. Yeah, but it's kind of unfinished, and even the creators said so themselves. There's no way to DM people, like message people. There's no way to, nobody's figured out how to grow on there, and I don't even think hashtags work on there. Let me know if they change where hashtags work. You can't tag people, like tag accounts in a picture, stuff like that. You can't do that like how you do on Instagram. You need an Instagram to create it. If you delete your Threads account, you delete your Instagram. There's a catch. That's why people are like, we don't like this. But it's literally just Twitter part 2 with Instagram's interface. But since it's brand new, it hasn't proven itself yet on anything, and because it's kind of released unfinished, I'm gonna have to put this one at F tier. So that's my take on the social medias of 2023 in a tier list. Let me know if you disagree, and how would you rank them based off of how you use them. Thank you for watching.